Welcome to Growth Boost. We all want to make great achievements in life, and sometimes when we look at other people's achievements, we think, how did they manage to do that? Maybe you look at a famous sports star or someone that's really talented as a scientist in their field and think, what does it take to get to that point? Many times, ourselves and the media try to promote talent and difficulty of tasks far too much. The idea of being successful in a topic is not necessarily down to quick motivation and quick achievements through talent, but oftentimes due to the result of very, very disciplined actions over a long period of time. Yes, it's true that really we need to think about inverting how we think about this, and that 90% of success is simply showing up to do an activity time and time again, day after day, and making sure that our actions and the way we live our lives are stuck in the principles that will allow us to do this. For example, a footballer may have to train every day for a couple of hours, but also accompany this by having a good diet as well. A historian that wants to grow their knowledge will generally read a couple of hours every day and bit by bit grow their expertise in a subject area. Imagine you're building a house. This house does not just propel itself up in one day and leads to success. It is made by building block by block bricks together that build strong foundations that can lead to a house standing strong and being able to deal with the elements. Much is the same with success. If you have quick success from one lucky break, it is likely that it does not have the foundations, or you do not have the backup knowledge to be able to sustain this. So it will likely come falling straight back down just as quickly as it was achieved. So with discipline and achieving goals over a long period of time, we get to have more prolonged success. This is due to the appreciation that you have put in the time and the effort, and that your goal has been deserved. This is something that strikes internally as well, which shows that you really deserve it and you feel authentic about the action that you have achieved. So how do we go about this? Well, simply, the best way generally is to write down a goal that you want to achieve. This means that you have it in your mind, but you have also exerted it onto paper and firmed it up in your mind. Then, part 2, you are going to write how you are going to show up every day or very frequently to make sure that this goal can be achieved. And then the third part is very simply to go out and do it. This part is very underrated because the action of just doing it, to borrow a famous phrase, is very much the most important part of the actual process. Showing up and doing the activity will help you to not only get good from a basic point of view, but then allow your creativity to flow as time goes by. There are numerous examples over time of people that have managed to achieve great things through great discipline. J.K. Rowling wrote her Harry Potter books from constantly showing up in Edinburgh coffee houses where she was able to write, and said that she gained inspiration from the medieval locations that she was able to write in. LeBron James often says that 2 hours a day of training basketball before all the other training is the main reason that he is the greatest in his sporting field. David Beckham became an amazing free kick taker and an England captain because of years and years of practicing free kicks as a young kid. And this day after day practice gave him a really unique style that he was able to add his own creativity to. So what about luck? Now, the likelihood is that more things are going to fall your way as the frequency of you showing up also goes higher as well. This can happen too if you aren't showing up much. However, you may not have the experience or the knowledge to be able to sustain this luck. The likelihood is if you frequently show up as well, you're going to have more opportunities to be unlucky too. However, with experience, you should be able to grow the knowledge to be able to take advantage of the good breaks that you get and make them pay in whatever field it is that you are trying to pursue. So go out, be lucky. This is your opportunity every day to be able to go and make a first step and start something new, or continue it what you know that you're good at and that you want to really persevere with. But just make sure, one thing, you show up every day and you make sure that you keep that discipline. And what you will notice is that with time, that will start to enter other areas of your life and you can be that person that you dreamed of being.